Hello and welcome to another King Geoffrey war review. As you can see by your screen, we won this war and it was 85-64. It was a 35v35 because we did have a few people missing for this one, and it was against a Chinese clan. Apparently their name says something like Europe's Best or Europe's Elite or something like that. I'm guessing they're Chinese clan in Europe, or Europeans that speak Chinese or something like that. So we won 85-64 this one. We're going to go straight to the replays and we're going to watch. The first raid will be Nicholas on number 1. So we'll watch these replays. I'll talk a little bit about the war. This war was 35v35. It was quite a big victory in the end. When we first got the matchup, it seemed a little bit awkward. They had very high heroes and they had some very good Town Hall 10s with max troops. The problem was they had 5 Town Hall 8s at the bottom of their list. Now I'm not sure why they had these 5 Town Hall 8s, because the rest of their clan was actually pretty good and even their Town Hall 9s were quite high level. So I'm a bit confused why they had so many Town Hall 8s at the bottom, because there's no reason why this clan would need to recruit Town Hall 8s. So my guess is that the reason for it was something to do with matchmaking and they were trying to get an easy match. I don't know. But they were a level 2 clan. They had, I think, around 60 war wins or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, we attacked them. And we did very well. We, as you would imagine with all those Town Hall 8s, we actually crushed them. So yeah, Nicholas with a nice raid there with a go wipe. Great performance by him. He actually gets the first war hero. He did number 2 as well. So we're going to watch Kevin on number 3. So Kevin with a 4 golem go wipe. Sometimes uses 5, sometimes uses 3. This time he's going with 4. Square base, single inferno on the side he's attacking. Takes out the level 40 queen there pretty quickly. He's using a lightning spell and a freeze spell here to take out the clan castle. That works very nicely. Golem's nicely spread, taking a lot of the damage. Pekka's still going. Queen takes down that town hall. She's still full on health, although he has used the ability. So now it's just about the percentage, and he's got lots and lots of troops. It was a very good raid by Kevin, considering his heroes are level 22 and 26, which, as many of you will know, to attack max bases, it requires high level heroes a lot of the time. This was a great raid, and it was a max base, I think, along with cannons. Like I say, their top few raiders were all maxed out, apart from walls, of course. But that was a nice raid by Kevin. So next we're going to watch Alexander on number 4. Alexander, one of our newer guys, he's an air attacker. We see this base quite often, but normally the northern area is the area he's attacking here. So this base has been rotated a little bit. So what normally is the northern part is now the western part. So it's taking the heroes, taking that part out with heroes. It takes out the air defense there. It takes out the archer towers as well. Use the minions just to get rid of those builders' huts. So yep, clears the space there. And now the main attack. Lava hounds, balloons, minions, all in. Freezes the inferno towers, inferno towers along with the air defense. So nice planning there. Minions and pups take out the town hall, and they're all still going here, so it's going to be a very nice percentage. That lava hound down there is still not dead. Pup's taking out everything, then it explodes. Here we go. Still going. And a nice raid by Alexander. That's the raid on number 4. On number 5, TKDTY. So, what do we got here? Here we have a go wipe. So down there he's using giants to lure, which is always good because they have more health than balloons. They have more health than hogs, so if you can lure with giants, it is advisable to do so because you need less of them. Unless for some reason you really need to take out a defense or something like that, because then hogs and balloons can take out buildings as well, whereas giants won't take out buildings. But giants are always my preference if I'm going to lure. So he sends all the golems in at the right hand side. They split nicely. And then they bunch up in the middle, which I don't think he wanted, but if we watch, they're going to split again. Peckers and king and queen going to the core, so that town hall stands no chance. Percentage a little bit low at this point, but he still has golems going around and wizards and witches. 45%. He's got 3 cleanup archers if he needs them, which he doesn't. And there's the 50%. And that's a very nice raid on their leader and number 5 by TKDTY. So nice raid there on number 5. Number 6, Wuxia attacking Amoliushi. I don't know. Amoliushi Ishi. Yeah, there you go. Wuxia attacking Amoliushi Ishi. See, I get better at that. Amoliushi Ishi. Very good. Okay, so Wuxia is using a standard go white for this one. She sometimes uses 5 golems, but this one's 3 golems. I think she actually, yeah, she's using the strategy I've been using the last couple of wars. 1 less P.E.K.K.A. and more wizards. Seems to have worked for me. So she opens up the middle compartment, sends in the heroes and P.E.K.K.A. She opens up the side compartment up northwest a bit later on, and as you can see, those extra wizards and witches really clearing out the percentage. And then no problem taking the town hall with the queen. A really good raid on another really good base. Very high level defences, and that was an excellent raid for 2 stars. I'm going to watch that archer finishing off. So that was the raid on number 6. Ked on number 7 is the next one. So Nick got the first war hero for Town Hall 10. Ked is going to be the second war hero. He did 2 very nice raids, and this is one of them. Clan Castle with lots of archers in there. So here we go, a nice spread. Breaks the walls nicely, gets a nice jump spell there. Free spell spot on. It's in the core, rages the king at the right time. Free spell again, very nice. Core goes down easily, still hasn't used queen ability, and it's no problem at all getting the 50%. It's a very nice raid from Ked. So there we go. That was the raid on number 7. I'm going to show 2 more Town Hall 10 raids, then I'm going to move on to the Town Hall 9s. So number 8 was done by El Gatis. Another fairly square base. So he uses hogs to lure there. Now, that was probably a good thing to do because when he lured with the hogs there, they took out that mortar. So now that mortar's gone, he has nothing to stop him killing that clan castle. If he'd have used giants there, then he would have struggled in that corner, and his witches and wizards would have probably died during the clan castle kill. So that's always a good thing to just to take notice of, where the defences are when you're luring, and that can make a big decision on what you're going to lure with. But this was a great raid. Again, got everything to core, and got enough going around the outside for percentage. Queen goes around the outside, but the rest of his troops were in the middle, and that core went down pretty easily. Level 30 heroes. So got a few people now getting those heroes up to a nice standard, which is very nice indeed. And that was a great win there. Going to show one more raid from Town Hall 10s, and that raid is my raid on number 10. Now this raid wasn't the greatest. So here, as we see, I send in my wall breakers that actually get blown up by a giant bomb. The intention there was, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, I have one barb. I took that barb to set off that giant bomb and completely forgot about it. Also, as you may notice, I haven't dropped my queen, because I completely forgot about my queen, and then round about just as my heroes and P.E.K.K.A.s are going in the core, I remember, I've not dropped my queen. Actually, it was when I was reaching for that freeze spell, was when I noticed. So yeah, but everything was in the core. It looked like I was going to get the core easily, so I thought, okay, why not just save her for cleanup? So I saved her for the extra percentage, and I probably didn't need her for that. But I used her anyway. So I got 46, 47, and then the minions would have cleaned up. So yeah, that was a successful raid by me. I wouldn't say it was a nice raid, but it was a successful raid. And that's what we want. So, I'm going to move on to the Town Hall 9s now. I'm going to start with raid on number 22. And that's by Chief Hercules. About halfway through this video now. Hercules with a... what's he using? He's using a lava loon, but he's taking out the air defense and the queen with heroes first. His king actually wanders off here, so that worried me a little bit when we were watching this. Although by this stage I think we were well in front. I think we had 3 stars and they had 2 at this time. And we'd more or less cleaned up all the Town Hall 10s for 2 stars. But a great raid nonetheless. He gets the queen and the air defense there. And then if you notice what he does here, he doesn't just throw all his balloons in a row. He actually chooses how many balloons he needs for each defense. So for example, the air defense, he sent in many more balloons there than he did for the archer tower. Now, this is a good way of doing things, but what you got to remember is you need to get those balloons in quickly. So you can't sit there thinking how many balloons for this, how many balloons for that. You need to know, otherwise it's better just to drop them in like sort of in a line, but spaced evenly. Because if you don't, the hounds go in, the hounds explode, and then the crossbows and archer towers take out all the pups, and then you're in a mess. So good raid by Hercules, good strategy, something for people to watch there. So that was the raid on number 22. Next is on 23 is Frecklytag. Frecklytag, with a go wee wee here. Frecklytag is our first Town Hall 9 war hero for this war. He did a great job here, despite being one of our lowest level players. He does a go wee wee. As you can see, this base is perfectly set up for a go wee wee. It has big open spaces where golems can walk all the way around. Now a lot of these bases are actually set up to be anti-golem bases, and what they do is they send the golems around the outside so the golems don't go to the core, and then the idea is that the troops in the core die, but they don't actually work, because all that happens is the golems go around the outside and they tank for the wizards and witches behind them, while in the core you've got queen, king and P.E.K.K.A.s in the core. Usually, here he didn't use P.E.K.K.A.s, but often you've got P.E.K.K.A.s, and really they're not gonna, if you haven't got lots of Teslas in the core, nothing's going to be taken out anyway. So this base really is a really bad design, and was just begging to be 3-starred, which it did get 3-starred by Frecklytag. Nice raid by him. Next is going to be number 27 is Stinson. Stinson is our second Town Hall 9 war hero. and he's attacking this one with a go-ho. So he's got the golems and wizards there, taking out that outside area. Jump spell sends in the golems to attract the queen's attention, then sends in his heroes. They're going to lure the clan castle and deal with the queen, which they do nicely. They also deal with the clan castle. Then he has the hogs and heal spells to finish off the rest of the base. It's a very nice raid. Stinson's second go-ho, I think. He did his first one in the last war and also got 3 stars, so a very nice raid from Stinson. So yeah, just to clarify, the war heroes this war are Nick and Ked, Stinson and Frecklytag. Wells was very close on the Town Hall 10s, but because he took the lower bases, decided to go with Nick and Ked instead, because they really did take the high ones and tough bases. Vivinator is the next raid we're going to look at. Another nice base for go wipe. As you can see here, he uses Peckers where Frecklytag didn't. But the base again, it's one of those, it's designed to send hogs and golems and whatnot around the outside, but in doing that it just makes it very easy to take out the outside buildings. It does make it more difficult to hog, but against people who have max Town Hall 9 go wipe and go wee wee, it's not very good. Especially when you don't have Teslas in cores. So this base gets what it deserved. It was a weak base as well though, the walls weren't very good and lower level defences than the rest of their bases, but still has to be taken out. It was a great job by Vivinator. So that was their number 28 of 35. I'm not going to show the bottom 5 because they were all Town Hall 8s. Pieter on number 29. So Pieter Prinsloo, who is usually one of our very solid 2-star attackers. And he finally got this 3-star, so he gets in the video. It was a very nice attack. Spreads his troops nicely, gets in through that centre compartment. Nice jump spell. Peckers, witches, wizards, everything going around and going in the middle, and it's a very nice raid. Town Hall goes down. Heroes are still nearly full health and plenty of, both got the abilities left. King's starting to go down now, but really not much more of the base to take out, so that golem is taking most of the hits up the top. So while the other troops work their way around, that golem's doing a great job there. Double bombs go off, and we have another 3 stars. And the last raid is going to be BB's raid on number 30. And BB with a go wipe with a few balloons. So we're going to watch this, and we're going to see what he does with those balloons later. He uses those very effective. So BB has a level 30 king and a level 11 queen, which is rather unusual for a Town Hall 9. But yeah, it's a very nice raid. Uses the balloons very nicely, tactically, in the end, to take out those outside defences. I think they had this base twice. They had a higher level version of it as well, which we also took out for 3 stars, I think. They're just cleaning up now. Queen ability still not used. That level 30 queen, level 30 king going around. And that was a great raid. So that is all the raids I'm going to show today. Takes us to 20 minutes. So yeah, that's it. The war heroes I've already announced. We did very well. Let's have a look at this. 85-64. We got full clan XP. Shouldn't be long before we're a level 4 clan. All attacks used. And 3 stars. Let me get. Pieter is sending me banned messages, so that's interrupting that. 15 3 stars, 22 stars, 0 1 stars. Kevin with most heroic. Yeah, so a great job done by all. Just have another quick look at the war log, and we have a new member now, so everything's getting a little bit confusing. War log, yeah. So there we go. We can see all those wins, 26 in a row, 75 wins altogether. Right, I'm gonna get through this somehow. I don't know why it needs to message in chat and on band. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to wrap this up now because everything's getting a little bit confusing. So if you want to check us out, visit www.kingjeffreyclan.wordpress.com. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.